You might be wondering what real estate photography and fast food have in common, and I'm going to explain it to you right now. So, in fast food, there's something called a sales ladder, and we're going to go over exactly what that is and how you can implement it in your real estate photography business to increase the amount of revenue that you're generating. Overall. You walk up to a fast food counter, let's just say it's Jack in the Box because that's what I just ate. I got the smashed burger because everybody was raving about it online. Wasn't that great? Anyways, you walk up to the counter, you pick your number, let's say it's a number 4, and you look at the small, medium, and you look at the large. So the first thing that your eyes drift towards, let's say, is the medium. Say it's $10.99. Okay, and then you're like, I'm hungry, but let's look at the small, just see what my options are. It's $2 less, but you're thinking, man, $8.99, it's gonna be a burger, it's gonna be fries, it's gonna be soda, but I think I could go for, soda's not gonna have that much stuff in it. The fries aren't gonna have that many in there, so maybe the medium, but let's look at the large. Oh, the large is only $1 more at $11.99. That's a pretty good deal, so you go with the large. Here's what just happened. The medium is a decoy product. You're not supposed to get the medium. I got the medium today because I felt like getting the medium and the large was going to be too much. I didn't even end up eating all the fries and I've got, more than half my ginger ale left. Anyways, it's meant to walk you through. So you look at the small first for $8.99 and you think, well, I need more than the small. So you look at the medium. It's $2 more. And you're like, okay, the medium has a good chunk of food, but man, the large, that's only $1 more. So that's clearly the best value, right? In essence, yes, that's the whole point of this. And you can do it for your real estate photography business with your bundles. So I follow the same kind of structure with my bundle. So I have my smallest bundle, which I believe is for sale for $7.95 or something like that. And it comes with, off the top of my head, it's like photos, aerial photos, virtual tour, floor plan, and a 30-second social media reel. You can laugh at my prices all you want. I'm busy, way too busy. And then the medium sized bundle that I have, it jumps up $200. So then someone looks at the small and they're like, okay, that has a bunch of stuff that I need, but it's only got a social media reel and I really like doing video marketing. So let's look at the medium. Okay, it's $9.95. It comes with all this stuff, but let's take a look at the next one, the gold or, your marketing bundle or whatever the name is. And they're like, oh, it's only $100 more and it comes with 3 more services. I'm going to go with the $10.95 one. That's the whole goal. That is what happens almost every single time in my business specifically. So if you're just getting into creating your bundles and you're just throwing shit out there and you're not really sure what you should be creating, it's important to sit down and really carefully craft these and pay attention to what you're doing. If you need help crafting your bundles, I've got a video that I'll link somewhere up here. But you jump through and you put all line by line by line by line, so you get it to your first bundle as whatever it ends up being. Let's say it's $4.95, $5.95, whatever or less. It doesn't matter what the numbers are. The most important part of it is that you're going to be doing the logical jump. So the smallest bundle will be round about $200 less than the medium bundle, and the medium bundle will be round about $100 less than the large bundle. So it facilitates that, oh, that's the best value, so I'm going to go with the large. And on top of that, you have to have, you don't have to, but it's a really good idea and it works really well. So I've got 4 bundles when you land on my website. I've got my essentials bundle, realtor bundle, marketing bundle, the works. The works is $2,000, okay? And they're all in a line. So you see $7.95, you see $9.95, you see $10.95, and then you see $19.95 because that's the year I was born. Just for fun, I put it in there. And that has like 14 services. A lot of them are like behind the scenes things. So virtual twilights, listing website, priority scheduling, social media posts, blah, blah, blah. There's all kinds of, buffer stuff in there to make it seem more valuable and people go with it. But the main focus of that works package for $2,000, which is, a full $1,000 more expensive than or $900 more expensive than the large bundle. It's just another decoy, or really specifically what it actually is called is it is your price anchor. So they see these other bundles, $7.95, $9.95, $10.95, and they're thinking, man, that's pretty expensive. And then they go, oh, $2,000. Oh my God, maybe that suddenly is a better value. So it's all these psychological principles that get melted into this one thing that are your bundles. So a lot of people I see online, they're like, oh, I'm vehemently against bundles. My realtor clients would be embarrassed to pick the super large extra value bundle. They just get the services they want. Great, if that works for you, go for it. It doesn't work for me. I've tried it. I make a whole lot more money just selling bundles because someone can take a glance at it and be like, yep, that one. And then I get it done. I'm happy to do the work for the money that is ascribed to that specific bundle. So just create it with some tact. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like super well thought out. Really, all that it comes down to are these three things, or maybe two things. I'll know after I'm talking about them. Number one, you have to be willing to do all those services for the price that you listed at. So if your works package, you're uncomfortable with the idea of having it for $2,000, but you have it for $1,000, you have to be willing to do it for that price, because all those individual services in the works bundle comes out to like $2,700, $2,800 or something like that if someone were to get every single individual thing all at once. So that's pretty significant cost savings for them. So it is valuable. And that leads me to the second point, is it has to be valuable. You can't just throw in photos, aerial video, a virtual tour, and then be like $795. But then if someone, I don't recommend having your individual pricing on your website, but if someone took a look at your individual pricing and they tried to add up all those individual services and they only added up to like $600, then why would someone go with the bundle? Because it doesn't save them any money. So it doesn't have to save them a ton of money. So in my essentials bundle, I think each one of those individual services adds up to be maybe like $100 more than the bundle itself. And then the realtor package, which is the medium-sized bundle, I think that might be like $178 savings over the individual services. And then so it tiers up. And then my marketing package, I think that's like $300 savings based on all the, if they were to add up all the individual services. And then, like I said, the works package is just like all kinds of bullshit I shoved in there. But it's not necessarily bullshit. Like it is valuable to these clients. So all that to say, if you're still here listening to me ramble, thank you. It's getting to a crux, I promise. The main crux of it is that bundles can help you grow your business and make more money because it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. So when you land on my website, you will not see any individual services on there. You won't see photos. You won't see a virtual tour. You won't see a floor plan. You won't see a video. You won't see anything. You'll see my bundles, and then you scroll down a little bit, you'll see 3 budget bundles. So I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, which is small, medium, large, price anchor bundle, and then scroll down and you see, like, if someone just wanted, I have an aerial package, a virtual tour package, and then a video package. So those 3 lined out. So the aerial package, it's interior, exterior photos, aerial photos, and then a floor plan. The virtual package is interior, exterior photos, a virtual tour, and a floor plan. And then the video bundle is interior, exterior photos, and then interior, exterior video, and then a drone video. And it's like, I think $449, $599, $699. I don't remember exactly what it was. Maybe I'll bring it up on the screen. But you won't see my individual service pricing on there because I don't want to do individual services. Don't do individual services. It's a waste of your time. So if somebody contacts you, like if you're in the beginning of your business, and all this stuff that I talk about, they all have caveats. Like, it's not because I'm saying it, this is the end all be all. There's always, circumstances to where you should break the rules, to where you shouldn't follow what you normally do. You can make a special exception for somebody who's a high performing realtor, all these things. You can blow all this out of the water. But generally speaking, if you follow what I talk about, you will make more money. That's just the way it works. I promise. It worked for me. It's going to work for you. It works for, all 20 of my students. It works. But if you have your individual services on your website and they see, your realtor bundle for $995 and then they see photos for $250, they're going to be like, what the hell? I'm just going to get the photos. But then they reach out to me on photos and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't do just photos. I don't have time to just go to your listing and do photos. Those aren't the types of clients I want to work with. I don't think that those are clients that you should work with unless you're brand new and you're just wanting to get exposure to all these different clients. That's an okay idea. But you'll get to a point where someone's going to reach out to you for photos and you're just going to say, no, at least get photos, a floor plan, and aerial photos, and I'll charge you $500 for it. You'll get to a point where you don't want to get out of bed for less than, right now, for me, it's like $1,000 really per listing. So I know that sounds pretentious, but as you get busier, there's really no alternative. Are you going to keep going on $200 shoots and have 5 of them a day? God, or do you want to go on like a shoot every other day and make like $1,500 from it? So that's what I try and teach in my coaching program. And people are getting success with it, which is really, really cool. So that's really the basis of what I wanted to talk about in today's video, is just with your bundles, implement something called a sales ladder. And I know I didn't go over like exactly what a sales ladder is and all the psychological things that trickles down to it. You don't need to know that. Bundle one, $500. Bundle two, $200 more at $700. Bundle three, most valuable, $100 more. You know, whatever I put, $800, $900, whatever it ends up being with the math. You will make more money. And then you have that price anchor of if your most expensive bundle is $900, have the other one be something stupid like $1,700. I promise you will make more sales. As long as like the way that you list it out is like valuable. And like I talked about, you don't just ascribe random numbers that all those individual services wouldn't add up to, and they would actually be losing money by going with the bundle. Anyways, all that to say, just be smart. I feel like I could end, like, beginning and end every video with like, use your brain and you should be okay. Like, don't overthink things. You've got this. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.